Seems that every day we're reporting on road treatment crews brining major roads in New Jersey, despite the fact that there's no winter weather in the forecast. We've been seeing this happen ever since the snowstorm before Thanksgiving that left commuters stuck for hours on many local roadways and state officials under fire for the disastrous lack of response. We get that Governor Murphy and his team want to be prepared, but to treat the roads when it's 40 degrees and sunny, how much does it all cost? And is so much brining hurting the environment? Joining me now is Jeff Tittle from the Sierra Club. Jeff, welcome to Chasing News.
Thank you for having me on.
Let's just talk about it from an environmental perspective. You've got, I mean, other than the gross incompetency of government, the fact that they are literally brining the roads and it's 40 degrees and sunny. What's the impact of this brine? I've heard a lot of studies talk about the damage to cars, people. What's your take?
Well, besides being a giant waste of money, because when you're doing it at that time, it's not going to be effective for anything. And so we're just basically pouring, millions of dollars on our roads. But there's major health impacts. So the brine, the sodium chloride that's in the salt, gets into the environment. It impacts wildlife, but more importantly, it impacts people. The chlorides get into our drinking water, into places like the Passaic River, and get taken into intakes. And the chloride in the drinking water leaches lead out of pipes.
Where's the middle ground? How do you keep the roads clear at the same time, be conscious of the environment?
Well, there are ways. There are other chemicals that are less harmful, like potassium chloride. In a lot of places up in North Jersey, they mix it with grit, so it works a little more effectively.
What about just sand? Not as effective?
Sand works when it's cold and it's frozen, but you really want to, try to get a melter down in the beginning of a storm so it doesn't get so bad.
The Sierra Club gets involved in political races, endorse candidates, get behind candidates. You were behind Governor Murphy. Mm-hmm. How does this line up with his environmental record and his pledge to line up with your ideals?
It doesn't, because you shouldn't be spreading chemicals on the road for no reason. When you need them, yes, but right now just dumping them on the roads impacts the environment, impacts public health.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. We did receive a statement from the New Jersey Department of Transportation. It was from Steve Shapiro, the Director of Communications. It ends with, for those concerned with last night's activation, forecasts called for light snow in Sussex, Warren, Morris, Passaic, Hunterdon, and Somerset counties beginning before the morning commute, which is what NJDOT prepared for. Part of our routine preparations includes a buffer zone in the event the inclement weather affects a greater area than expected. And in this case, that included Bergen, Essex, Union, Hudson, Middlesex, and Mercer counties.